What's up, Spookyverse, and welcome to Blood and Thunder. I'm Adam, aka Spooky Thor, and yep, you see where I'm at now. I went in there, and they still had nothing. It's pretty much June now, so what gives? I mean, I did see some things, so does this count? Um, yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. But you expected the best, and you expected to see a lot of content, so let's go to Hobby Lobby, shall we? I mean, it's the beginning of a new month, a new cycle, so let's go see what they have in store. Okay, so I haven't made it to Hobby Lobby quite yet, and yes, I am running the AC. You understand. So I got distractified, as I am very much want to do. I went to Second and Charles, which is like a little walk down the way. And I haven't been to Second and Charles since like 2010 maybe. And found some stuff. I found this clearance thing, which I think is from the Halloween collection. I mean, you look at it and let me know. So yeah, I mean, there's that. So, and I also found Butterbeer treats. Now this Butterbeer bar, I used to get a whole lot of them from CVS, but I haven't seen them since the Christmas season. And then, interesting thing I have is Butterbeer jelly beans. Huh. I mean, screw it, why not? We still have about 3.5 months before we get our hands on the real thing, so at this point I think anything will do. Okay, off to Hobby Lobby, and then maybe we'll do a video with tasting the Butterbeer jelly beans. All right, you guys, no more distractions. We are here. Yep, I see you. Love this one. Whew. You know, Hobby Lobby is not Fall's stepdad. Hobby Lobby is Fall's dad that stepped up because Old Time Pottery decided to go out for lotto tickets and milk and never come back. I mean, wow. I thought their selection was awesome and huge last month, but this time around, they have even more stuff. Not the pumpkin spice hand soap that I was looking for from last year, but I mean, lots of candles. Whole damn store pretty much smells like pumpkin spice now. So, yeah. And as you can see, more pumpkins than the human eye can possibly hope to take, which is fantastic. So, yeah. We've now knocked out Hobby Lobby for June. And next up, you know, I'm thinking Old Time Pottery is like this close to just being right off the roster, because by the time they get their shit together, I mean, there's going to be so many other awesome places that are going to be having their stuff, or places like At Home and Joann's that we've already covered that I'm sure will also, like Hobby Lobby, will have grown even more since we were last there. So I don't know. Old Time Pottery is on the chopping block, and I have a feeling for June that somebody else is going to enter the chat and actually have like some awesome stuff that we can look at. And maybe that's Cracker Barrel. Yeah, that's another thing. At Home's one of my favorite Summerween shopping places. Cracker Barrel is also where it's at too. So I think they were here in June last year. I mean, I know I didn't get to them until July, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. But I have a feeling somebody new is going to enter the chat this month. I could be wrong, but plus I need something to help continue the success of the Spooky Thor Redemption Tour, because unfortunately I don't have a Dark Castle trip where we can talk about meat beating, and it somehow managed to get like 400 views. Holy shit. Oh, but anyway, before we sign off, let's try those Butterbeer jelly beans, shall we? All right, so we're here back in Studio A, in a very rare appearance in here, since the Spooky Thor Redemption Tour is all about Halloween adventures, to show you and tell you about and taste test, blah, blah, all that stuff. Butterbeer jelly beans. Now, if you know, you know, but Butterbeer is served at Universal in the Wizarding World, and it's my favorite drink ever. I mean, the whole experience, me and in Diagon Alley pretty much did it, but Butterbeer especially is what pretty much made me a born-again Potterhead back in 2022. So, and y'all know, like, people who know me know how crazy I am about Butterbeer. And even hot Butterbeer, because see, I drink it in September, and you know, September, especially in Florida, is still hot AF. So normally you wouldn't go for the hot drinks, right? Well, I certainly can for Butterbeer. I mean, don't get me wrong, the frozen's great, the cold is okay. The Butterbeer frozen ice cream is good, and the soft serve is amazing. That's the kind of cold treat you want at a September in Florida. But yeah, so I found the Butterbeer bars and these jelly beans at Second and Charles. And yeah, so pretty much I gave you the whole backstory of why is this thing in a Blood and Thunder Halloween hunting video. Well, because you're going to see the long-term storytelling in September when I make that video about going into Diagon Alley for the first time and getting my first Butterbeer of the year. And then you're gonna be like, I'm happy for him. He finally got his yearly Butterbeer. Oh, and trust me, this year it's gonna be more Butterbeer than ever before, I promise you. So anyway, let's get on to the jelly beans, shall we? So we've got these two, I think, are perfect sort of test subjects just to show you the look, because okay, with the hair there. See, Butterbeer is butterscotch and marshmallow, and like especially with that hot one, because that's like a butterscotch latte with the marshmallow topping, which is why it's just absolutely S plus 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 tier. So that's why there's all this white mixed in with the butterscotch colors. I don't know if you can see that real well. It's not because it has mold. At least I hope not. Anyway, not thinking about that. Here's a more butterscotch colored. Oh yeah, that comes in very clear. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it looks like, and it's made by Jelly Belly, which is a very well-known jelly bean company, and it's high quality stuff. So I can taste that butterscotch and marshmallow mixture in there. How do they get that in such a tiny object? That was the one that had the more white than butterscotch color. This is the primarily butterscotch color. Let's see how that tastes. Well, that mashed up is like stuck right on this side of my teeth. Yeah, I think I felt more butterscotch flavor in that one. This one seems pretty evened out. Let's see how that tastes. No, this is not meant to be Butterbeer ASMR. However, I will be writing that down for a future video. Just kidding, maybe. Okay, yeah. So I've pretty much got that butterscotch taste all in there, along with the different ones stuck to my teeth. But hey, any day you got butterbeer stuck to your teeth is a good day, I guess. Even though I'd rather be drinking it, but that's for 3 months from now, Spooky Thor. So yeah, incredible jelly beans. I definitely recommend you pick them up if you happen to see them out there in the wild. And also, the other thing, the Butterbeer bars. So it's like a chocolate bar, and it's got these, and it's like sectioned off into squares, and there's a barrel on it, much like this one. And within that chocolate square is like a butterscotch marshmallow creamy filling in there, and yes sir. So yeah, I highly recommend those. I mean, if you love butterbeer and chocolate bars, like that's just where it's at. And if you're a jelly bean fan at all, definitely recommend these. So yeah, guess that's the first little sort of Spooky Thor Redemption Tour taste test video, because I will be trying to find other stuff over the next few months to try to, you know, show you and tell you how it is and all that. So that's have fun and stay spooky and consume more butterbeer. Love it.